Inside the most luxurious dorms in K-pop history. We've all seen the glitz of the stages, the sparkle of the outfits, and the flawless visuals of K-pop idols. But what about their lives behind the spotlight? Before the fame, before the solo careers, and even before their debut, idols often lived together in dorms arranged by their agencies. These dorms have ranged from cramped and cozy to so luxurious they'd put five-star hotels to shame. Today, we're pulling back the curtain and stepping inside some of the most iconic and extravagant dorms in K-pop history, ranked from modest to absolutely mind-blowing. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because you won't believe how some of your favorite idols are living. Let's start simple. In the early 2000s, dorm life was humble. Think bunk beds, shared bathrooms, and rotating shower schedules. Groups like TVXQ and early SHINee were known to share tight spaces, often with 2 or 3 members crammed into one bedroom. These dorms were all about discipline and survival. Rehearse, train, eat, sleep, repeat. Privacy was a luxury no one could afford. Taemin of SHINee once mentioned how he used to sleep in the living room, while the older members shared beds in the bedrooms. Comfort wasn't a priority, efficiency was. Number 10. 2 p.m. As K-pop grew and idol groups became more profitable, so did their accommodations. Fast forward a few years, and the dorms for second-generation idols began to evolve. 2 p.m., under JYP, had one of the first notable step-ups. Their dorm, while still simple by today's standards, had separate bedrooms, individual closets, and a large enough living space to practice choreography. It wasn't quite opulent, but it felt like a major upgrade. The members even had time to decorate and personalize their rooms, turning what was once a sterile company-provided living space into something that felt a little more like home. Number 9. Girls' Generation. The next significant leap came when Girls' Generation became global icons. At the height of their fame, the group moved into a dorm that included multiple stories, several bathrooms, a spacious kitchen, and even a walk-in closet for styling equipment. Despite housing 9 members, the dorm didn't feel cramped. It was functional, comfortable, and modern, fitting for a group that was leading K-pop's global charge. The kitchen was regularly featured in variety shows, with fans marveling at how normal and yet stylish their home life seemed. Number 8. EXO. Things really began heating up when EXO entered the picture. Initially split into subunits, EXO-K and EXO-M had separate dorms. But once unified, their living space was nothing short of impressive. Large, clean, and located in one of Seoul's most expensive districts, their dorm reportedly cost more than most family homes. Each member had his own room, or shared with only one roommate, and the place was equipped with top-tier appliances, marble floors, and massive wardrobes. If EXO's dorm life taught us anything, it's that K-pop was no longer just a Korean export. It was becoming a luxury industry. Number 7. TWICE. Then came TWICE, and JYP didn't hold back. Their dorm, revealed partially through vlogs and reality content, felt more like a luxury condo than a traditional idol dorm. Located in the upscale neighborhood of Cheongdam-dong, the apartment offered panoramic views of Seoul, wide-open spaces, and a separate beauty room. Yes, a whole room for makeup and styling. Some members had private bedrooms, while others shared enormous 2-person suites. Their kitchen was fitted with smart appliances, and the living room was decked out in soft-toned designer furniture. It wasn't a dorm anymore, it was a lifestyle. Number 6. BLACKPINK. But we're just getting started. Let's talk about BLACKPINK, because when you're the most followed girl group in the world, your dorm is basically a penthouse. Their accommodation, also located in the exclusive Hanam-dong Yuan Village area, reportedly costs over $20,000 per month. The apartment has floor-to-ceiling windows, crystal chandeliers, sleek interiors, and a view that makes Seoul look like a scene from a cyberpunk dream. Each member has her own room, and the living space is adorned with custom artwork, designer pieces, and even luxury pet furniture. This wasn't just a dorm, it was a statement. BLACKPINK's lifestyle showed that the idol dream could be both glamorous and global. Number 5. BTS. Now brace yourself, because BTS takes things to a whole new level. At the beginning of their career, BTS shared a humble dorm where multiple members slept in one room, and space was so tight that Jimin and V shared a bed at one point. Fast forward a few years, and their residence became the stuff of urban legend. At one point, they lived in the luxurious Hanam the Hill, an elite residential complex known for housing chaebols, CEOs, and top-tier celebrities. The complex includes spa-like bathrooms, fitness facilities, private security, and underground parking for luxury vehicles. Rumors swirled about the unit, costing up to $6 million, though fans later discovered that several BTS members also owned individual apartments in the same complex. Basically, each member had his own high-end residence within the dorm compound. That's right, BTS had dorms within dorms. Number 4. JYP. And then there's JYP's most recent megagroup, Stray Kids. Their dorm went viral not just because of its size, but because it felt like a mix between a K-drama set and a tech billionaire's loft. Featuring a digitalized front door, multiple living areas, full-length wall mirrors, LED-lit dressing rooms, and a pantry that looked like a cafe, this was not just idle housing. It was a futuristic haven. Members have shared sneak peeks of floor-to-ceiling shoe closets, bedrooms with personal sound systems, and a shared media room for game and movie nights. It's clear that JYP is no longer just investing in their idols' music, but their entire daily experience. Number 3. NCT. If you're wondering whether it gets even wilder, look no further than NCT's rotational dorm setup. With so many members under the NCT umbrella, SM Entertainment reportedly operates multiple dorms across Seoul, customized by unit and activity schedule. These dorms aren't just large, they are logistically optimized. Some are decked out with individual kitchens for cooking-loving members like Doyeon, while others are geared for content creation, complete with lighting rigs and streaming rooms. NCT dorms are not just a home, they're a production hub. Number 2. ATEEZ. If you thought things were getting lavish, wait until you hear about ATEEZ. Rising rapidly through the ranks of fourth-gen dominance, the boys of ATEEZ started out like many others, with tight quarters and minimal privacy. But their current dorm, that's a different story. Their upgraded living space, often glimpsed through vlogs and live streams, is modern, spacious, and filled with personality. Each member has more room to breathe, and the dorm features a sleek kitchen, wide living room, and dedicated spaces for practicing choreography and filming content. What really makes ATEEZ's dorm stand out is how it balances warmth and function. It's not ultra-flashy, but it's clearly a space designed for stars. Members like San and Hongjong have even shown off homey setups, complete with artwork, personal touches, and mood lighting that feels like a curated Airbnb meets luxury loft. It's the perfect in-between step, comfortable, artistic, and clearly preparing them for the multi-million-dollar digs they're probably heading toward next. Number 1. 17. And finally, we reach the top of the dorm pyramid. While not many fans have seen it in full, 17's luxury residence is whispered to be among the most extravagant in idol history. With 13 members and a net worth climbing with every comeback, 17's dorm setup reportedly includes multiple conjoined units, each with personal rooms, shared lounges, recording spaces, and gaming zones. One of the common rooms alone features 4 Ultra HD televisions, synchronized lighting for ambient effects, and a digital sound system that rivals small concert halls. And yes, they've got a private chef who cooks for them during comeback prep. If BLACKPINK's dorm is a fashion magazine, 17's is a full-on lifestyle empire. So, there you have it, from shared bunk beds and floor mats to panoramic penthouses and personalized dorm wings, K-pop idols have redefined what dorm life means. These spaces aren't just homes. They're reflections of careers, symbols of success, and at times integral parts of the idol-making machine. What started as a temporary base to train and rest has now become a luxury brand extension. If you're as blown away as we are, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let us know, which dorm would you want to live in if you were an idol?